Yep, the touchdown. The kickoff team is out there and booted away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Kansas State's offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game curve. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. How about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough, tough environment for visitors. Looking deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Wildcats will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They'll run it to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackled, but first down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Tate.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. Back to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And that run produces a decent gain.
great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Makes the catch, can he get in? He will score! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Using his legs, it's Edwards. Defense will make the stop, but it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back, it's Johnson. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Wildcats will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time? That's
the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Could take it all the way. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Kansas State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
You make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's caught. It's Smith. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it, enough for a first down. They bring it down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
He lets it go on the move. He's got it in the open. That's a nice play. They'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to chuck it again. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. So with playoff pressure court, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That means the score, Ohio State 21, Kansas State.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To the air, it's Johnson. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The clock is still running. Not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's looking deep down the middle. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? You know, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14.
That makes the score. Ohio State 21, Kansas State 14.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A completion makes it second down. Receiver in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Extending the play now. The freshman QB shows his toughness. Picks up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic.
And is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to put the offense the football at the 42.
Cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. To the air, it's St. Clair. He's running out of time here. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The sure hands. It's Graham. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. play fake on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Running back with the football. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So second down after the incompletion. On the run, it's Jackson. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Scanning the field, it's Johnson. There's contact on the throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Running out of time in the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wideout. Ball's incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive time.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away.
On to punt it away.
Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Third down play for this offense. Trying to convert with a sweep.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. We're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 40. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty.
On the set.
Looking for a receiver. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Swarmed by the pass rush.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up with the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget, a still-play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Looking to throw. It's Johnson. The sure hands. It's Bradley. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to try out the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Direct snap to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Donaldson. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Boy,
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's a draw play. Again, ripping through the defense. And runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The running back here in a direct snap. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Scanning the field. It's saying it's an out route. The catch made. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
With the catch, it's Smith. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Second down play coming up. Looking to throw again. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After that miss, A 4-point lead.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5.
Okay, 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Okay, ready?
After a first down loss at 2nd and long from their 25. Back to pass. It's Sayan. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards.
False start. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. The chance to advance in the playoff comes down to this. Offense needing a touchdown here late in the game. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Pass complete on a crosser. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, here we are in the second half. This run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Caught over the middle by the tight end. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Here's the handoff. Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Going absolutely nowhere. Loss of it.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only did they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Well, Chris, it's a completion, but obviously short of the goal line. Late in the game, they've got to go for it. They've got to come up with this touchdown. Give the defense a lot of credit for keeping him out of the end zone to set up this fourth down.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. To throw, it's Johnson. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Kansas State. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on?
That makes the score.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep for late-game heroics. He makes the grab. They bring it down to the 38, and that's good enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, the sack on 1st down and now an incompletion. You're looking at a 3rd and long. We're late in the game in the 4th quarter on your own side of the 50. Need to get some yardage back if you want to have any chance to make it 4th down and manageable.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep throw. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this,